He's a circus catch king. Great handstand movement in space. I attest to this. He can change foot on a dime. What's up, everybody? It's Jake with Master Football, back at it again. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for being here. Never been here before. This is Jake with Master Football, pro football, college football, video game football, anything related to American football we discuss in the show right now. Please subscribe, please like, please share, please comment, please do all that stuff. I really appreciate it. Let's get into it, man. All right, guys, I am filming this way ahead of time right now. So, I'm filming this the end of February. So this is February 27th right now today. This is going to be posted the week of March 7th. So I wanted to make sure everybody understands that situation. So if anything happens, anything changes, let me know. But that's what we're going to do. Anyways, we are starting up the 2022 Obscure Prospects Series. So everybody knows if you are a big NFL draft fan and a big college fan, you want to see how your guys are doing. There's a lot of people who are talking about Hassan Haskins. There's a lot of people talking about Kayvon Thibodeau. There's a lot of people talking about Aiden Hutchinson. A lot of those big name guys. So you want to make sure that you understand the big schools and the big players at the big schools. Again, like I keep on using Sam Ehlinger as an example. Sam Ehlinger was a late round pick, but he was a quarterback from Texas. He's not exactly an obscure prospect. I want to talk about guys at smaller schools. Also, less talked about guys at some of the bigger schools. Again, you can be a big conference school guy, but somebody that not as many NFL people are talking about right now. Keep in mind, right now, these guys might not be obscure later on in the process, but let's go ahead and get into that really quickly because I want to talk about a guy. Last year, the very last of the obscure prospects was John Bates. John Bates is tight end from Boise State, went to the Washington football team, now the Washington Commanders. I want to talk about a guy from Boise State really quickly who's an obscure prospect right now. He's trending somewhere in third, fourth, fifth round, somewhere around there. Again, you never know. Some people might say late first, but again, I'm letting you know right now, all the draft prospects or draft projections right now are all way off just because people are like, oh yeah, this guy's definitely a first round pick. Eventually goes in the fifth round, things like that. But Boise State receiver, slot receiver, Khalil Shakir. So here we are with his Khalil Shakir's high school 247 account, just to make sure you can understand what's going on here. So we have BSU, he has a commit on 8/8 of 2018, 6'1", 175 pounds, 22 rated athlete in the country, 44th rated Californian, and 360th nationally. You see there the fact that he's 89.18 score. You come down here and see who he's recruited by. So he chose Boise State over Arizona, Arizona State, BYU, and Boston College. So solid guy, really, really, really highly rated recruit. And a lot of people were excited. I was like, why are we so excited about this guy? He's 89, I mean, he's solid. 4-star recruit in Boise State. They do not get very many 4-star recruits. Boy, oh boy, my boy did not let us down. So we come down here and check out how he did. So he was at 175, filled out to 190. Again, he's not necessarily going to put on a ton of weight here, but you look at all the accolades that he had here. COSIDA Academic All-American Second Team, PFF Preseason Third Team All-American, Reese's Senior Bowl invitee, Polynesian College Football Player Player of the Year finalist, Blitnikoff Watch List, Blitnikoff Award Fan Vote winner 2021. Plenty of things to work off of here. So you see the fact you come down here and check out his career. He had freshman, sophomore, junior, and then senior year was in 2021. He is not going to take advantage of that fact that the 2020 season, everybody has one additional year of eligibility because of how oblong things were. He's not taking advantage of that. He is going pro. Come down here and check out what he's got. So I always like to see if I can find their major. I don't see a major on here, man. But we see a 4-star recruit, 3-star by Rivals, 2016 All-CIF Southern Section Division I offensive team at the utility position. So a lot of people don't know, especially people across the country. If you ever watch California, California can't have a state championship. It would take forever. I mean, they might now. I don't know, but that would take forever. So they win the sections, the Southern Section, the Southern Section D1. They're all over the place. So he also set to compete in the Polynesian Bowl in January of 2018. How about a long time ago? So really, really solid player across the board. Lots and lots of accolades. We continue on here to see his stats, and then again, here we are on ESPN.com. So you see 2018, 16 for 170 and a touchdown, solid. Then we had 63 for 872, 52 for 719. 52 for 719, that was in a shortened season. That's nuts. And then his senior year, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns, long of 69 yards. He absolutely did a great job. So 21 carries, 130 yards, had 3 rushing touchdowns in 2019. Really, really dynamic player. We're going to get into some of his breakdown really quickly here because he has some skills that are good and he has some limitations, but I want to go ahead and talk about that real quick. So checking out his Pro Football Focus scores, that basically says where he wins. He wins at kind of his body control. What's his role? He's probably going to be a slot receiver. He only had a couple, again, 59 snaps versus press coverage all season. They really move him around. Didn't really have to use that. He's not a dynamic athlete, but he is a very well body controlled athlete. So height, weight, speed is not going to blow you off the doors. Very good body control, very shifty, extremely good catch radius. And I know a lot of people don't like to say catch radius because they're like, that's kind of a horrible thing to lead with, but solid all around, really good catch radius, really good playmaker. But it says right here that he needs to improve on his separation downfield. He's a circus catch king. Great handstand movement in space. I attest to this. He can change foot on a dime. He's a little skinny. Doesn't have great speed. Concentration drops to he had 10 this last season alone, so those aren't very good. But really, it's crazy. When the ball is thrown up and it's a really pressure catch situation, he is remarkable at it. And we're going to see one of those really here. In fact, this one that I'm going to show you is really effortless. But when you think about a D1 game, this is actually pretty difficult to do. So here we are on Bronco Vision, and I'll make sure I'm going to include the link to this description in the description. I'm going to react to this clip really quickly. So you're going to see here the fact that what he's going to do is he's going to have a fade route right here, and he's just going to turn back and catch it ever so smoothly. And again, this has got a tight coverage, but he just creates a little space and catches it. Check it out. They're going to call right here. This pass just throws like a short little fade, and then he just reaches back, catches it, and rolls down. And that was it. Just that, he did that all the time. He had an amazing catch against BYU. He has a really cool catch and spin against UCF. He had a lot of catches. That right there, that was routine. Now, a lot of people, oh my God, got it with one hand. But that was absolutely routine for what he does. All right, so I know if you watch my videos, recently I talked about Hunter Renfrow and how he could fit into the Julian Edelman role in a Josh McDaniels offense. I am a Raiders fan. I wouldn't mind if they picked my boy. But it says right here, so think about this. Kent State staff comments on Julian Edelman from fall of 2008. Upper echelon worker, knows his physical limitations, likes to BS, wants the ball in his hands, football instincts will help him wide receiver, has feet to play DB, most competitive guy I've ever coached. So can't necessarily talk about the competitive nature of it. I do know that he improved every single year that he was there. In terms of wants the ball in his hands. He's a really good playmaker. Getting the ball into his hands can be a little more difficult. Boise State ran a lot of like bubble screens and things like that. They had him in the slot, try to put him in favorable situations. He is not a dynamic athlete from, like I said, height, weight, speed, but he has really good body control, very good agility, good hands in pressure situations, needs to work on his concentration things, but very good playmaker. I really like him, and I want the Raiders to pick him. But if they don't, whoever's getting out there is going to get a diamond in the rough. And again, right now, he's rated 84th. In terms of Pro Football Focus's big board. That might go up, man. All right, guys, what do you guys think? Khalil Shakir, I know I'm being a homer. I'm sorry. But again, we're starting our Obscure Prospect series, okay? Making sure we're going to have a lot of them. I have 2 more coming out this week. We also have Raider Tuesday coming up tomorrow. But, man, I am so excited for this. The draft is coming up. I am currently right now, hold on, if this is Monday, I am in Phoenix. And then Tuesday, I will be in Vegas. I'm having a time of my life. So don't you guys worry about me, but enjoy this video. But please hit the like, share, comment, do all that stuff. I'd appreciate it. But I am going to go, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for Raider Tuesday. I'm out.